Colorado.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Good morning, and thank you for tuning in to this special Saturday edition of Good Morning Vail. That is a beautiful shot of the covered bridge in Vail as the sun starts to come up over the mountains, and boy, it is going to be a gorgeous day outside. I'm Kevin Shields, and I'm here with Maddie Evans, and no, we're not in the studio for this special edition. We are at the Colorado Ski Museum here in Vail, Colorado.
We're here at the Colorado Snow Sports and Hall of Fame Museum, and we're actually sitting right here in the Hall of Fame section. There are some legendary names around us right now, Kevin.
It's not just legendary names. The memorabilia that is in this area is astonishing. The education, the enrichment that you get, the history lesson, just by walking through this space is absolutely incredible. And if you haven't been here yet, you really need to come to find out where skiing got its roots and all these amazing people here came from and their contribution to the ski industry.
Which it's really cool to be part of. And here in Vail, we've got such an enriched history as well with all of the skiing and snowboarding that takes place. And so it's really exciting because it all ties back to our local community right here, which makes it even more heartfelt almost.
Well, that's what we always talk about on the show, even when we have our guests in, is community and how close-knit this community is. But when you walk through the museum, you see how our community reaches out all across the nation and all across the world.
I love skiing and I love snowboarding, and we're so excited to be bringing you so much information on what's taking place right now here in our community. Today we'll be talking in the community events. We're going to be chatting with Chris Anthony. He's a local legend, even though you say we can't quite use the term legend for him. I think he's a local legend. And then we've got Christie Sports coming in with a really fun watch and win.
Ooh, I love Christie Sports. They have everything in their store. I was just in there yesterday, as a matter of fact. And I can't wait to talk to them and see what they've got going on at all the Christie Sports around the valley.
Yeah, and this watch and win is something you're not going to want to miss, so you have to stick around for the entire duration of our very special hour-and-a-half long show. That way you can have a chance to win this wonderful prize.
Yeah, it's we haven't had a watch and win in a while, and I get really excited when we give things away. So stay tuned. See what we've got. We've got some weather coming in. We've got a resort report. See what those ski conditions are going to be like today, tomorrow, and then look at that 5-day forecast and see what's coming in the future.
It's going to be a really fun show, so stick around for the next hour and a half. We can't wait to bring you all of the excitement from the Colorado Ski and Snowboard Sports Museum here in Vail. It's going to be absolutely wonderful, so make sure that you stick around. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from that break, we're going to take a look at that local weather forecast.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Join the Good Morning Vail crew as we broadcast live from the Colorado Snow Sports Museum and Hall of Fame. Saturday, February 19th through Wednesday, February 23rd. Hear stories from the Hall of Fame inductees and embrace the museum's rich heritage. They celebrate Colorado sports by telling stories that educate and inspire others to seek adventure. See it live at 7 a.m. on tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92. You won't want to miss this extraordinary collaboration. Tune in to Good Morning Vail, only on TV8.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap's nectar hives, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail, and like I was saying earlier, the weather today is going to be absolutely incredible. Getting up this morning, you're going to see lower temperatures, probably around that 11 degrees, but it's going to warm up to 39 degrees later on this afternoon. As you work through the day, 11 degrees this morning. High of 35 degrees is going to happen between that 3 and 5 o'clock range. And then tonight, bundle up because the temperatures are going to drop down to 14 degrees. The I-70 corridor looks absolutely beautiful. Full sunshine, 56 degrees in Denver, 39 in Vail, 40 in Avon, and 42 in Eagle. And looking at the 5-day, we couldn't ask for anything better. We keep talking about who wrote the script on this. We have some cooler temperatures during the weekdays, but this weekend is going to be amazing. 41 degrees on Sunday, and look at what's coming our way. It looks like some precipitation coming in, 70% chance of snowfall on Monday. Going into Tuesday, more precipitation, and Wednesday, even more. Those temperatures are going to be between 35 and 28 degrees, but look at those nighttime lows. You will definitely need to bundle up because they're going down in single digits. So good news for us. We've got a great weekend in store, more snowfall throughout the week, and we're going to bring in another great weekend after that. That's your local weather. We'll be back soon to look at the lens of the day.
Lens of the Day is brought to you by Eyepieces of Vail and Goggle Bar, serving the Vail Valley for over 30 years.
It's a day filled with beautiful sunshine, and it's really important that you're protecting your eyes as well as your skin when you're out there on the mountain. And so right now, make sure that you're layering up with lots of sunscreen just to keep those sun rays off of your cheeks, but you got to keep them off of your eyeballs right now. It's really important, especially with those rays bouncing back off the snow and coming towards you. So for a day like today, I've got the Smith 4D mag right here in front of me, and we're going to choose the lens that allows less light in. And this lens is nice and dark, protecting your eyes from that sunshine, and you could hear it clip in just a little bit. And then to just secure this goggle lens, there are these nice little levers down here that you're just going to snap right into place, making it nice and secure. Whether you're out there taking spills or not, I take a lot of spills when I ski just because I really like to make sure I'm getting the full skiing experience. This goggle lens is really nice, especially because it gives you 25% more peripheral vision. That's what that 4D mag is. So you can see it right here, how that goggle lens is nice and curved, allowing you to see what's happening below you when you're out there on the slopes. And that peripheral vision is really important. You don't understand how much you've been missing it until you finally get it. And so to get your hands on a pair of these goggles, all you have to do is go to Eyepieces of Vail. There's 6 convenient locations throughout all of Eagle County. We've got 1 in Beaver Creek, we've got 3 in Vail Village, 1 in Lion's Head, and we've got 1 over in Edwards. So you can stop in, see the experts there. They can walk you through maybe buying a system like this with the magnets, or maybe something a little bit different, maybe more secure. But their Goggle Bar location at the top of Bridge Street has over 400 different styles of goggles. So you can get anything that you want, any color scheme you want, and the variety of lenses is really important. Smith specifically comes with a technology called ChromaPop, and what that does is it enhances the colors that are naturally in the atmosphere around you, really allowing you to see what's in front of you and that contrast between the snow and just everything else. So it's really important that you can see perfectly so you can ski perfectly. And this is a great way to do it. Start with your goggles and your helmet, and you can buy them at the same time. That's the best way to do it. And so if you are stopping in to maybe buy goggles, take the helmet that you already own with you, or if you need a new helmet, Eyepieces offers that as well, and they've got some really good things in there, so make sure that you check it out. We want to thank them for bringing you this Lens of the Day report this morning, and make sure that you stop by one of their 6 convenient locations. If maybe that sun goes away and that cloud comes out just a little bit, you always have a spare lens with you, and this is the nice spare lens allowing you to see more and allowing more of that light in. So make sure that you check out these dual lenses at Eyepieces. We're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we've got more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Love what you see on TV8 Vail? Why not join the team? We're looking for applicants for the following positions: videographers and editors, sales, technical directors, administrative assistant, sports host and reporter, on-air talent. Check out our website at tv8vail.com for more details, or email your resume to Danielle at tv8vail.com. There's more for you on Channel 92. Deerfield Media Vail is an equal opportunity employer.
Aches and pains from skiing? Trouble sleeping? Hi, I'm Eric, founder of Amari. We provide effective, fast-acting, great-tasting, plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize your fun on vacation by reducing inflammation, improving joint comfort and health, and supporting sleep. We come in single-serving packets that you just mix with water, or we've got great recipes for recovery cocktails, breakfast smoothies, bedtime teas, and mocktails, as well as recovery tips on our website. You can find us at local retailers in the Vail Valley.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to the Colorado Snow Sports Museum and Hall of Fame. There's so much enriched history here, Kevin, and we're going to take a look, and we were just kind of learning a little bit ourselves, and my brain is exploding with all of the knowledge that comes from here.
Yeah, we were just looking at some of the artifacts and the memorabilia that is here to really show the evolution of how the ski industry came to be and all the individuals that contributed to that.
Which is really cool because there's so many factors that go into skiing and snowboarding, and we have all of that history right here at our fingertips at the museum, which makes it so wonderful because you can come and learn about skiing and the development of skis to the development of snowboards, which kind of came later in the game.
They have one of the original T-bars back there and the machine that would tow people up. You can see how the miners were the ones that started skiing and how everything evolved all the way into the 10th Mountain Division and where we are today.
We're going to take a look at a video that gives you so much great information on exactly how things progressed through history with skiing, because it was used as a mode of transportation for so long and for so many things. So let's take a look at this video.
We all know that skiing in Colorado has not only been a form of recreation, it's been a method of transportation, mail delivery, mining operations, and even getting to school. Skiing in Colorado was instrumental in settling our state and forming our nation. Pat Pfeiffer, our first historian, liked to say, "There's a huge story to tell, and Colorado needs a world-class museum to tell it." The Colorado Ski Museum was established as a nonprofit heritage project in 1976 by Colorado's Centennial and Bicentennial Committee. Today, the museum serves an important function for Colorado, preserving and displaying the heritage and excitement of skiing while honoring many of the unsung heroes who are the backbone of the ski industry. A portion of the museum is set aside to pay homage to the 10th Mountain Division ski troopers who championed the U.S. ski industry following World War II. Our documentary, Climb to Glory, highlights their astounding impact on the ski industry. Our museum is a treasure trove of ski history with 8 themed galleries displaying 15,000 artifacts. Descriptive narratives and film documentaries entertain and educate visitors of all ages, while captivating speakers and guided tours are also available several days each week. In 2018, the museum completed a $2.5 million total transformation of the facility, becoming the most interactive ski and snowboard museum in the nation in the process. The newly remodeled museum features 6 primary exhibits, enhanced with interactive screens which allow visitors to dig deeper into many interesting topics. With this transformation marking the first major facelift for the museum in 25 years, one visit will certainly not be enough to take in all of the new exhibits and information. If you would like to become a partner in this effort, please visit www.skimuseum.net. Each year, the Colorado Ski and Snowboard Hall of Fame elects 5 to 6 new members in 4 different categories. As the name implies, it was created to honor individuals that have had a direct benefit to our beloved state, whether through competition, by encouraging growth of the sport, or by introducing ideas, talent, techniques, or products that have national or international significance. The new class of the Ski Hall of Fame is inducted each fall at a lavish banquet. Our museum can only exhibit a fraction of its vast collection of artifacts. Each season, many items are rotated back into the safety of our research and artifact collection facility in Golden, where we collect, catalog, preserve, and protect our collection from agents of deterioration. We safeguard rare books, memorabilia, an extensive collection of skis, snowboards, boots, bindings, and poles. We carefully preserve Olympic items, historic ski and snowboard films, ski lifts, snow machinery, clothing, and textiles. We also preserve and protect rare 10th Mountain Division artifacts and an amazing collection of Colorado ski posters and fine art. Support for our museum, Hall of Fame, and research and artifact collection facility comes from corporate sponsors, event proceeds, in-kind generosity, and individual donors like you. So thank you for your support and for helping to bring our mission statement to life: to communicate, honor, and preserve the legacy of Colorado skiing and snowboarding.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome to the one and only beautiful South Lake Tahoe. This penthouse is all about location, nestled in the heart of downtown, near the casinos and at the base of Heavenly Resort. This is the Opulent Minute. This open concept floor plan is perfect for entertaining family and friends. Opulent Vacations provides highly personalized experiences that go beyond what 5-star hotels can provide with our concierge services. I'm here with Ted from Powder House. Tell us about your business.
We specialize in winter sports rentals like skis and snowboards, a lot of retail winter sports sales also, and we do boot fitting for ski boots and ski sales too to make sure you have the best time up on the mountain.
To make your reservation with Powder House, visit opulentvacations.com. With the best shopping, dining, and mountain activities right outside your door, this is the perfect location for an unforgettable trip to South Lake Tahoe. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I invite you to join us here at our library to find materials in multiple formats: fiction, nonfiction, children's, periodicals. There's a plethora of materials here for you. The way you get that is through your library card. If you are visiting, living, working in the Vail Valley, you are welcome to have a library card. Simply come in with your photo ID and we will serve you and allow us to transform you at Vail Public Library.
My name's James and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me on my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Good morning, Vail.
We're back in the museum and we're going to get a history lesson from its very own executive director, Jen Mason. Good morning, Jen.
Good morning. How are you guys? This is so fun.
This is so fun.
Yeah.
And everywhere I look, there's just like a plethora of knowledge to be had.
It's crazy. You can spend 5 minutes here or 5 hours here.
Seriously.
Easily.
And you learned so much. And you're going to kind of walk us through the history of the fashion a little bit.
Yes, we have this amazing, incredible 100 years of ski fashion. We have a video that runs. It's just it's so cool. It does 100 years. They quickly change and do all this stuff. And you can literally see the progression of like, oh, they're wearing wool. Oh, they're wearing cotton, and it just kind of goes through and then modern era. And then you can see where the snowboard industry comes in the 80s and changes it all.
Well, and the style change from skiing to snowboarding was huge. Because the like longer jackets and the baggier outfits.
Yeah, and the skis got wider and shorter. It's so cool, and the boots there was a rear entry boot segment. Trying to compete with the snowboard comfy boots.
I mean, even just looking dead ahead of us right now, there's actually the entire history of ski boots. And I cannot believe that they started with leather boots into those little bindings on the wood skis. That
I know.
blows
Well,
my
you're
mind.
like, I don't even get how the ski attached to the boot. Like, where does it all fit together? Yeah, it's pretty incredible. And these people were bad at. I mean, they were like skiing around, doing all this stuff, and skiing stuff that we wouldn't even ski today.
Well, and the wood skis, that's the thing that really blows my mind, is because the style of skiing totally had to shift anyway, because now we lean forward in our boots and we bend our knees quite a bit, and then you had to stand straight up with the leather boots and that just one strap holding your foot in.
Exactly. And they also skied around with just one pole, kind of like an oar on a canoe, because they were kind of like long canoes. That's kind of how they were emulating, how they were going to get through the snow, is through like a similar version of like a canoe. So
And
that was the beginning of it.
Which is so cool, and it's so cool to have you here giving us all this information. And right now, the display that we're standing in front of is really tributing to the big Beijing Games taking place. And these are the outfits that the athletes representing the U.S. are actually wearing right now.
Yes, it's incredible. So one of our board members, Trent Bush, he worked for Spyder for many years, and he was able to, this took over a year in progress to get these outfits. Like wasn't something that just happened overnight. And the actual outfits that the U.S. team is wearing right now, it's just incredible. And it's so cool to have. And David Jacobs started Spyder, and it is a Colorado-based company out of Lafayette now, and he is also in the Hall of Fame. So it all just comes back like full circle. Everything always does. So.
And the full circle is really interesting, especially because as you look at all of these, the Spyder is one of those brands that started and just exploded. Their technology has progressed so much through the course of skiing just blowing up.
Yeah, exactly. And like I was hearing the speed suit that the U.S. ski team, alpine team was wearing actually has like safety measures. So when they do fall, the skis can't cut them. I mean, of course it still could, but it even has technology in it so that the skis won't be able to cut their legs. You hear about alpine skiers falling and they get cut by their own edges. So they were trying to even protect them from that type of situation. So, and they're made out of 55% post-consumer materials. So not only are they protecting them, keeping them warm, but they're also really looking at recycling and the future of skiing.
Being sustainable, which is really important right now, especially as you guys have an entire section over there about kind of the shift in climate change and how that's progressed as well. And so it's really interesting. When you come in here, you can just start at one point and learn so much about the enriched history of skiing and snowboarding and clothing and fashion. You guys really do it all.
Yeah, we really do. And then, of course, we have a lot of Nordic skiers in our Hall of Fame because Colorado is really famous for that, especially up in Steamboat. Steamboat produces a lot of Nordic skiers, and ski jumping was the first transition into sports. And like the first Olympics in 1924 it had ski jumping. That was the alpine event that they had.
And the ski jumping, that's one that, like, even watching, my heart races for them because they're going so fast and so high.
I know.
And it's, like, nerve-wracking just to be watching it and watching those landings. You're always like, oh, no,
I know.
no.
I know. It's pretty incredible. No, there's just so much history here. And we have so much on the past Olympics, current Olympics. We have the original opening ceremonies uniform from 1924, which is so incredible. We have uniforms from Lindsey Vonn, Michaela Schifrin, Heidi Closer. I mean, there's just so many artifacts in here.
There are so many artifacts, and there's so many good lessons, right? Because you can start with maybe 2022 and the big Beijing Games, and you can make your way all the way through all of the artifacts and all of the things that have really brought skiing, and especially snowboarding. That's one of those things that you guys highlight here too that's really unique, only because a lot of people don't know how snowboarding started.
Yeah, they really don't. And there's we have Tom Sims' first snowboard that he made in woodshop in the 60s, and we have the first patent from the 1930s for what they believe is the first snowboard. The history of snowboarding goes back deep. Its roots are deep, and we have quite the collection of boards from Jake Burton Carpenter to Tom Sims to many other Coloradoans that have created the industry.
Which, this is one of those things that kind of brings it all full circle. I one time was lucky enough to meet Jake Carpenter Burton here at an event that you guys were holding, and he was so kind and so excited to be here and just sharing everything that he had to offer. And so that's one of those full circle moments with the museum.
Yeah, Jake Burton Carpenter was an incredible human. He just loved the sport of snowboarding and just wanted to grow it and see it become the industry that it is today. He was definitely one of the godfathers of snowboarding, for sure.
One of the pioneers. And so if people are interested in maybe coming to look at all the artifacts and just learn a little bit more of the information, when are you guys open to the public, and can they just come and chat with you, pick your brain?
Yeah, so we're open daily from 11 to 6. We're located in Vail Transportation Center on the 3rd floor, so it's great. We're here every day. Like I said, 11 to 6, so you can ski in the morning and get all the good turns, and then you can come and hang out with us all day. And we have so much more, and also this is a huge weekend, and I know we've got Chris Anthony coming up, but it is Legacy Weekend at Vail, so the Battle of Riva Ridge, the anniversary, the 77th anniversary was yesterday. It was Friday, February 18th. And that's another whole story that we can talk about for hours and hours. But the 10th Mountain Division really were instrumental in creating the ski industry in the entire United States, not just in Colorado.
Which is really that enriched history that we always talk about here in Vail, because you guys bring all of that to life here, and you've got the uniforms and you've got the artifacts, and you guys know your information on how this impacted everything.
Absolutely. And of course we are the Colorado Snow Sports Museum, so we have a ton of information on all the resorts in Colorado. Like, it's so hard to talk about everything all, in a 5-minute segment. But we have information. If Aspen or A-Basin are your favorite resorts, we have all the same information, all the trail maps, all the history, all the videos from all those other resorts that are so amazing and that exist in our state. In the first ski hill and everything was Hallison Hill up in Steamboat. So we just have it just goes on and on and on.
Well, Jen, thank you so much for chatting with me this morning and giving us just this little bit of information that makes me just want to come and spend a day with you and learn everything.
Yeah, no, it's so fun. Come, we're here every day. We have amazing docents. We have an amazing staff that's here. Like I said, we're here every day, 11 to 6, and we are complimentary thanks to all of our museum members and our supporters.
Make sure that you come and you check out the Colorado Snow Sports Museum and Hall of Fame. We're going to take a short break, but we're going to be running around here for the next hour and a half, and so it's really fun to be here. You're not going to want to miss it. Stick around because we've got more Good Morning Vail after this.
Good Morning Vail.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I am thrilled to tell you that this year's One Book, One Valley 2022 title has been officially announced. The title is Tallgrass, by Colorado author Sandra Dallas. Sandra is also a New York Times best-selling author. This title is something that men and women of all ages throughout the county will want to pick up and read. It's part thriller, part historical novel. For more information, go to onebookonevalley.com.
Hi, my name is Tegan Davis with the Eagle Valley Library District, inviting you to get a library card at any of our branches, Avon, Eagle, or Gypsum Public Libraries. If you're a visitor, a full-time resident, or just here for work, you can get a library card just by stopping in and bringing your photo ID. With your library card, you can check out anything in our libraries as well as our online collection. For more information, please visit evld.org.
Skiing is more dangerous than ever due to crowded slopes and people skiing faster than their abilities allow. Hi, this is Joseph Block, a ski injury attorney at Block & Chapleau. If another skier or snowboarder hits you from behind and it injures you, you're entitled to monetary compensation. Remember, the downhill skier has the right of way. The uphill skier has the responsibility to avoid skiers below.
If you've been injured, you need to call an attorney to protect your rights. It's important to preserve the evidence immediately. Call Block & Chapleau today at 970-926-1700. We've been doing this for over 30 years and have collected millions of dollars of compensation for injured skiers and snowboarders.
Block & Chapleau has offices in the Vail Valley, Frisco, and Denver to serve you. Your case is our priority.
If you've been injured in an automobile or ski collision, call us today at 970-926-1700 to speak to an attorney, or go to vailjustice.com.
Good morning, Vail.
Oh man, Kevin, there's a lot of things taking place right now in the community, but especially in Vail as Vail Legacy Weekend is kicking off.
Yes, there's so much going on, sports, activities, the history, the 77th anniversary of Riva Ridge that was yesterday, and it just continues to celebrate throughout the weekend.
It does continue to celebrate throughout the weekend, and so we're going to talk all things activities in Vail right now. The 2022 Watch Party is still underway, so if you are yet to go and participate on what's taking place on International Bridge, you can still do that since there's just a couple more days of the big Beijing Games taking place.
It's more important than ever because there are limited spectators actually at the games, so we need to get over to International Bridge and just cheer on our athletes and make sure they do well.
And I believe that you came with the trivia question of how many kids went to the Vail Ski and Snowboard Academy that are now at the Big Beijing Games.
Yes, and you remember that number?
16.
16. Can you believe that's a great number? That's a significant representation of the ski snowboard of Vail club that's over there participating.
Yeah, I mean, it really shows how involved our community is with this sport, and it really shows that our community has this bigger impact than we even know.
Well, and the roots go even deeper than that, especially, and I encourage everyone to come into the museum and look at everything going on, and you'll truly understand how deep those roots go.
Yeah, and something else that's taking place happened last night and is happening again tonight is the Vail Yeti hockey, and last night, just the videos that were coming out of that game looked like so much fun.
It is. The Yeti get after it, and when they play Denver, it's the bragging rights are up. And so when the puck drops, the mouth's shut, and it's serious hockey.
I mean, it's intense, and some of the things that were taking place on the ice last night made it look like it was a ton of fun to be there live in person and spectate. Make sure that if you are going, that you get there just a little bit early because the lines have been crazy. People are so excited to see these Yetis play, and they're so excited to just be back in action where you can be in person again.
It's one of those signature sporting events for Vail, and everybody shows up to watch the Yeti hockey.
Yes, now we're going to shift gears and talk Legacy Weekend, only because there's a full lineup of events taking place this weekend. There's a memorial ski down first thing this morning, the Riva Ridge Memorial Ski Down, really enriching that history and bringing it fully to life, which is really cool. And just last week, when we were here in Vail doing our morning show and kind of chatting about everything, we got to see all the participants as they were going to go skin up to ski down in that formation that they're going to come down in, which is really impressive.
Yep, they went up how they did back then. They skinned all the way up, and then there's going to be a special surprise, weather permitting, with a Black Hawk helicopter landing.
That's tomorrow morning, though, and that's at the top of Chair 2. Weather permitting, right now that sunshine is in the forecast, meaning that we should get to see that big, huge helicopter come this way.
That is going to be a great sight, and I'm sure the weather's going to hold off so that happens.
I have my fingers crossed, I have my legs crossed, my toes crossed right now for the weather to just like be mild so that we can see this and enjoy this entire event, because the entire weekend is going to be really cool. And then later this afternoon, there's going to be a really fun Troopers Cup, which is going to show them racing how they did back in the 10th Mountain Division days, which, I mean, those skis and the videos, the footage from that is so scary because, like Jen was saying, they were like canoes.
That's right. And the term legacy kind of wraps everything up into what's going on this weekend in terms of the guests that we're speaking to, talking about here at the Colorado Snow Sports Museum. Everything that is here, you've got to get and check it out. But all the way through to Sunday, everything is about legacy.
Yes, and we're going to tease just a little bit because Chris Anthony is going to be coming in, and he's one of these people in our community that knows so much of the history for the 10th Mountain Division, and we're really excited to get to chat with him about what he did and this big project that he had underway that's absolutely incredible. But we're going to take a short break, and when we come back, we're going to take a look at that resort report, so stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Aches and pains from skiing? Trouble sleeping? Hi, I'm Eric, founder of Amori. We provide effective, fast-acting, great-tasting, plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize your fun on vacation by reducing inflammation, improving joint comfort and health, and supporting sleep. We come in single-serving packets that you just mix with water, or we've got great recipes for recovery cocktails, breakfast smoothies, bedtime teas, and mocktails, as well as recovery tips on our website. You can find us at local retailers in the Vail Valley.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap's nectar hives, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
This resort report is brought to you by Sun and Ski Sports, your new mountain sports headquarters.
We've been talking about that sunshine all morning, and it's going to be a great weekend to get out there and enjoy the slopes. Whether you're going to enjoy Vail Mountain or Beaver Creek Mountain, it's good for you to know the conditions up on either side. So we're going to start with Vail and talk about what's going on with their conditions and their terrain right now. No real snow in the last 48 hours for either resorts, but season total for Vail, 161 inches and a 55-inch base depth. If you are getting out to enjoy Vail Mountain right now, the mountain is open from 8:30 to 3:30, so early bird gets the worm on Vail. As we take a look at what the conditions are like, they've got 26 lift open, 266 trails are open, and 97% of the terrain is open. Now, as we make our way westbound on that I-70 corridor a little bit, Beaver Creek Mountain has no real snow in the last 48 hours either, but 148-inch season total. And now Beaver Creek Mountain is open from 9 a.m. to 4 p.m. 55-inch base depth over in Beaver Creek as well as Vail. And then as we take a look at the conditions, 25 lifts are open, 166 trails are open, and 98% of the terrain is open on Beaver Creek Mountain. So if you're looking to get out, either resort is going to have a ton of fun taking place up on the mountain, so make sure that you get out there and you enjoy that sunshine while we've got it. But also remember to put your sunscreen on, and a great place to stop by and get some good sunscreen for making sure that you're out there enjoying the mountain is Sun and Ski Sports, and we want to thank them for bringing you this resort report this morning. We're going to take a short break, and like I said, Chris Anthony is going to be coming in to chat with us, but I think it's really important that we learn a little bit more about Chris Anthony's history first, so stick around for more of that after this break.
Good morning, Vail.
My name's James, and I've been in the market for mortgages several times over the years, so I've gone through the process with different people. And when I met Andrea, she explained to me why my current loans were subpar and how she could get better loans with better rates.
If I had to describe Andrea in one word, I think I would use the word passionate. She is very passionate about what she does and getting the right solutions for her clients, and that made her an absolute pleasure to work with.
Hi, I'm Andrea Cox. You can reach me at 435-631-9262. Call me, text me, or you can reach me at my website, andreacoxmortgage.com.
Finally, the vacation home you've dreamed of. This property features 8 luxurious bedrooms, an indoor pool and hot tub, and is minutes from Heavenly Resort. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. The master overlooks the mountains and beautiful Lake Tahoe. Pour yourself a nightcap and cozy up by the enchanting double-sided fireplace. I'm here with Erica from Yummy Fixins. Tell us a little bit about your business.
We provide an in-home cooking service for all occasions. We work with our clients to customize menus using local and fresh ingredients and provide amazing customer service.
Opulent Vacations provides highly personalized experiences that go beyond what 5-star hotels can provide with our concierge services. End your day in one of the best features of this home, the indoor swimming pool and hot tub. This estate has everything you need for the ultimate vacation escape. We'll see you next time on the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Daily Flash is a daily, live, upbeat, and fun take on today's news, entertainment, social media trends, and fresh talk, hosted by Mitch English and Patricia Wu. Find Daily Flash on TV8 Vail. Stream online at tv8vail.com or find us on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail here at the Colorado Snow Sports Museum. This museum has legendary names printed all over the place. Adolph Coors III, President Gerald Ford, just to name a couple. But in 2018, Chris Anthony was inducted into the Hall of Fame here at the museum. We're going to take a short look at a video that explains his biography.
Professional skier Chris Anthony shatters all preconceived notions of an occupation, typically spending more days on the mountain than off each year, and regularly tackling sheer drop-offs, untracked powder, and remote mountaintops. A graduate of the University of Colorado, Anthony has spent more than 28 years traveling as a member of the Warren Miller film team as both an athlete and host of the nationally acclaimed film tour.
I think if Chris did not get the call from Warren Miller, his life would have been much more boring.
He could have been a successful entrepreneur. He would have ended up being in the ski business somehow, but he wouldn't have been that happy ski bum that he is. He'd probably be a stressed out executive in some way, shape, or form.
It's not hard to believe that skiing has always been a part of Anthony's life. He says he started watching Warren Miller movies from his crib, and that the mountains have always been part of his backyard. Chris began skiing at just 18 months, growing up in Denver, training at Copper Mountain, and eventually being awarded a scholarship to Ski Club Vail. His parents met in Crested Butte, where his father was one of the early ski patrolmen, while his mother attended Western State College and worked in a fondue restaurant. In 1989, Anthony received his first phone call from Warren Miller Entertainment just as he was beginning to think his skiing career was finished. It came a week prior to his final exams at the University of Colorado from skiing legend Mike Farney as a result of his becoming aware of Chris during an all-mountain best skier competition. Farney was set to head to France with Warren Miller, and they needed one more athlete. Anthony was it. Chris made the rounds to all of his professors, begging them to let him accept the offer. They were all very excited for him, with the exception of his sports psychology professor, who said he would flunk him if he missed the final. Anthony went to France and took the F.
He has spent more than half his life working with Warren Miller Entertainment, constantly taking risks in his career, pushing the limits of what is possible on skis. Some of these adventures end up in the films, but most don't. He was never an employee, so he must do whatever he can to continue to provide value to the company and keep the phone calls coming. But with all of these accomplishments, it is outside of the media and competition arenas where Anthony has truly made his most valuable contributions to Colorado and the state's ski industry. He has volunteered thousands of hours for a number of charitable organizations, raising over $1 million on their behalf prior to building his own youth outreach project.
Chris is unique in his ability to relate to kids, give them a message that is impactful, and then work with them.
Through his skiing background and his tales of adventure, Chris captures the attention of school children in assemblies, and he uses his experiences to teach them important life lessons. He brings the mountains to them in his visual presentations, and then he brings them to the mountains so that they can experience skiing and have adventures of their own.
Then he can share a message that he ties to math, science, the mountains, to our environment, so he can impress upon them the importance of education and their success in life and tie that within the skiing model.
He's been really passionate about helping sort of kids find these outdoor experiences and help that track them into their school experience. So if these kids are passionate about skiing or other snow sports or whatever it is, helping that be part of the message of finding what they're passionate about and staying in school.
Thank you for bringing us out here.
Absolutely.
His dedication to giving back to Colorado and the sport of skiing is dramatically underscored by his passion for preserving the history and legacy of the 10th Mountain Division through projects like the acclaimed film documentary, Climb to Glory.
Chris's skiing style is unique because he has great finesse and grace, but he also has that racer kind of edge and really solid angles. So, I think he's a beautiful, amazing skier to watch.
Well, all I see is a flash, and then he waits for me at the bottom.
It is safe to say that Chris Anthony has not experienced a normal life. Luckily for him, the door to this journey opened with his parents putting him on skis as a child in Crested Butte. Great coaches developing his skiing through competition, and yes, that first phone call from Warren Miller. Since that day, he has tried to figure out how to keep it going while continuing to give back to his sport and his state through youth education and outreach.
Chris's legacy in the sport will be leading people to the mountains, leading people to skiing. He loves people that love skiing. He loves people that are interested in exploring and trying new things, and he plants seeds. He's the Pied Piper of skiing.
Some days, that's more challenging than skiing off cliffs. We are proud to welcome Chris Anthony to the Colorado Snow Sports Hall of Fame tonight as an honored member of the class of 2018.
Good morning, Vail.
I'm Clinton Griffiths, the host of Ag Day Television. Get the latest news about crops, livestock, rural living, and so much more from our award-winning team. Follow the food you eat from the field to the store to your table every day, because what's happening on the farm matters to you and your family. Watch Ag Day weekdays.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Skiing is more dangerous than ever due to crowded slopes and people skiing faster than their abilities allow. Hi, this is Joseph Block, a ski injury attorney at Block and Chapleau. If another skier or snowboarder hits you from behind and it injures you, you're entitled to monetary compensation. Remember, the downhill skier has the right of way. The uphill skier has a responsibility to avoid skiers below.
If you've been injured, you need to call an attorney to protect your rights. It's important to preserve the evidence immediately. Call Block and Chapleau today at 970-926-1700. We've been doing this for over 30 years and have collected millions of dollars of compensation for injured skiers and snowboarders.
Block and Chapleau has offices in the Vail Valley, Frisco, and Denver to serve you. Your case is our priority.
If you've been injured in an automobile or ski collision, call us today at 970-926-1700 to speak to an attorney, or go to vailjustice.com.
Welcome aboard. Bobby Laurie and Nikki Noya have your ticket to everything you need for an on-the-go lifestyle. Grab your boarding pass. It's time to jet set.
Good morning, Vail.
Welcome back to Good Morning Vail. We are live here at the Colorado Snow Sports Museum, and we talked a little bit earlier about what's going to come up with a gentleman named Chris Anthony. Now, Chris, last time we talked in the studio, we talked about passion, and you're one of the most passionate people I know from when you started skiing, became a professional athlete, started your youth foundation, got into film producing. You've got a lot going on. What's your most recent passion?
Wow, that's a big question because it's all everything you named is what I'm very passionate about. But what's been special is that it's all linked together, you know. And I mean, skiing opened up the door, the opportunity for me to meet Warren Miller, and then Warren Miller Entertainment, and that opened up the door to filmmaking, and then that opened up the door to how do we come up with stories, which led to the story of the 10th Mountain Division, and that took me down a rabbit hole that's been going on for about 17 years now, where I've just followed the path of that generation's story and how they were involved back into the ski industry. So it's kind of full circle. None of this was by design. It's just, I guess, because I'm passionate about all of it. So it's just happening.
Well, the space that we're standing in right now is just packed with history, the history of skis and snowboards, the individuals that founded and came up with skiing and how Vail got started. When you started working on the film about the 10th Mountain, how did you gather all that information?
So the first film that we did was called Climb to Glory. And so I think that was completed about 15, 17 years ago. And as a Warren Miller athlete, people were always throwing ideas at me. And one of them was about when the guys did this thing called the Trooper Traverse. And I still want to tell this story. But they decided on a weekend pass from Camp Hale, which is 30 miles away from here where they were training, to take all their new gear and trek all the way over to Aspen, which is a big deal even now on the modern stuff. And I thought, wow, we got to retrace that whole thing. And at that time, I didn't really know their complete history. But I just thought, let's go retrace that. But it did not get approved by the Forest Service and some other things, but I had already gone down the rabbit hole of learning about the guys. And, you know, here in the museum, there's so many resources. And as I started reading all this, I was like, wow, there's so much more to this story. What we did get approval for back then was to film at Camp Hale itself. So the story kind of switched to the story of Camp Hale, the guys, and then more so what they did a little bit after the industry. There was a focus on the development of Vail. And so that film, Climb to Glory, kind of opened up the doors for me to be deeper into the history of the 10th Mountain Division. That, of course, that video plays here in the Snow Sports Museum all the time. It's looping in the back room here, and you should come in and enjoy that. You can also purchase it here from the museum. But what that did was, for some reason, people thought then maybe I was a historian of the 10th Mountain Division, which I still wasn't. But more stories kept dropping in my lap, and so the latest one that I just completed is called Mission Mount Vanguard, and the catalyst to that was that on June 3rd, 1945, so the Germans had surrendered Italy. They had surrendered Europe May 7th, 1945. So a few months after that, it turns out that the 10th was still in Europe, quite a few of them, and they were on the Yugoslavian border. And what they were doing was pushing Tito's army back into Yugoslavia, and they were being peacekeepers. But in the midst of all that, they decided to have a ski race on June 3rd, 1945. So naturally, that just seemed like something I need to dig deeper into.
Right.
And it was skiing, once again, going back to what I'm all about. And in order to get to that story, I had to dig deeper into their history. So that's what Mission Mount Vanguard is. So again, none of this was by design. It was more just by trying to figure out a path from A to B.
Right, right. And here at the museum, you can walk through that. There's an exhibition on Camp Hale, and it kind of walks through everything behind us. You've got Minnie Doyle, and we were talking about the letter that was written in 1941, just before the war started, which is just, it's that trail of sequence of events on how everything unfolded.
Yeah, and this is a great resource. You come in here into the museum, I mean, it's endless, and it's always changing because more people are contributing things to the museum, and so more is coming in here. But yes, you can walk through the timeline of the 10th Mountain Division right here in the museum, and the way that this is set up is just, it's beautiful. This is kind of the entrance, and I was pointing out to you that even the entrance part here is made of wood from Camp Hale. So when they dismantled the buildings, so all that wood got sent all over the valley, and people use it for building material, and some of it's right here. It's just a really nice timeline through their history, right into the theater where you can watch them Climb to Glory.
Yep.
It's just a great place to visit, and I'm looking over at just all the books. I mean, it's unbelievable, all the books and videos on the 10th Mountain Division, and still, we're only tapping into a portion of their history.
Now, you're going to be available tonight. You did a viewing last night, and you're going to do another viewing of your movie and be present.
And I'm not doing a viewing of the movie tonight, so 2 nights ago I showed the entire film.
The entire film.
But what tonight is, so right now, the date is February 19th. Of course, last night was February 18th. This is the 77th anniversary of the Battle of Riva Ridge. So 77 years ago, the 10th Mountain Division went up Riva Ridge in Italy, where the Germans had a stronghold on the top of the mountains, and they surprised the Germans on top. And now, February 18th, they ascended Riva Ridge, a really steep climb, and it was looking over another opposing mountain called Mount Belvedere, where the Germans had a larger containment. And so on February 19th, which is today, 77 years ago, they went up Belvedere, which was a bigger battle, and they suffered more casualties. So tonight here at the museum, starting at 5:30, and well, the doors will open at 5:30, and then at 6, I'm going to do a presentation right here, and you can come and be here live, or you can watch it virtually. You can go to the Colorado Snow Sports Museum's website and link on to the virtual thing of this presentation. And so we'll talk about what took place 77 years ago to this day. And I'm going to try to today dig a little deeper into some of the stuff I have on my computer and see if there's even something more I can share tonight, because we're starting to get a lot of people that are they're becoming so passionate about this story.
Yeah.
I got to out-knowledge them somewhere, so it's a lot, but it's just so great. Such a great story and such a huge part, an important part of our history.
Well, Chris, thanks for coming in again today. It was great chatting with you the other day and today. Thanks for the education and the history lesson. If you haven't been in here yet, come back 5:30 tonight. You can visit with Chris, ask him some questions, and see the rich history that's here in the museum. Stay tuned. We'll be back with more Good Morning Vail and a Watch and Win.
Good morning, Vail.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap's nectar hives, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Aches and pains from skiing? Trouble sleeping? Hi, I'm Eric, founder of Amari. We provide effective, fast-acting, great-tasting, plant-based products designed to help you get out there day after day and maximize your fun on vacation by reducing inflammation, improving joint comfort and health, and supporting sleep. We come in single-serving packets that you just mix with water, or we've got great recipes for recovery cocktails, breakfast smoothies, bedtime teas, and mocktails, as well as recovery tips on our website. You can find us at local retailers in the Vail Valley.
Skiing is more dangerous than ever due to crowded slopes and people skiing faster than their abilities allow. Hi, this is Joseph Block, a ski injury attorney at Block & Chapleau. If another skier or snowboarder hits you from behind and it injures you, you're entitled to monetary compensation. Remember, the downhill skier has the right of way. The uphill skier has the responsibility to avoid skiers below.
If you've been injured, you need to call an attorney to protect your rights. It's important to preserve the evidence immediately. Call Block & Chapleau today at 970-926-1700. We've been doing this for over 30 years and have collected millions of dollars of compensation for injured skiers and snowboarders.
Block & Chapleau has offices in the Vail Valley, Frisco, and Denver to serve you. Your case is our priority.
If you've been injured in an automobile or ski collision, call us today at 970-926-1700 to speak to an attorney, or go to vailjustice.com.
Get up, get ready to start your day. The mountains are calling you out to play. Come on, we'll make you feel right at home. Good morning, Vail. See what lies in store for you. There's so many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Whew, man, what a busy first hour that was, and we still have 30 more minutes to go. We want to thank Chris Anthony for coming in and sharing all of that wonderful information with us. He is a local legend. I don't care what Kevin says. I think legend is the perfect word to describe him, only because he's done so much for our community. What a fun hour it's been, and we've got 30 more minutes. We've got Jason Noakes from Christie Sports joining us, and he's the one who's bringing the Watch and Win. So if you tuned into the social media, you saw what this Watch and Win prize was, and keep checking that, because we're going to be giving more information on there on the upcoming Watch and Wins, because we've got 4 more to go after today's, and today's is really fun. But speaking of today, let's take a look at that local weather forecast, as we are expecting to see that sunshine out in full abundance today. Temperatures first thing this morning slightly cooler, down into those low teens, but for the day it is going to warm up quite a bit. Almost 40 degrees is the high. As we take a look at Vail by the hour, you can see that sunshine out in full force, so make sure when you're out there you're layering up with your sunscreen. We'll see that high take place between 12 o'clock and 4 o'clock. Later tonight, those temperatures will cool down into the teens yet again, so that freeze-thaw cycle out on those roadways definitely taking place. We're going to take a look at that I-70 corridor. Temperatures down in Denver definitely warmer today, 56 degrees, beautiful sunshine, 39 in Vail, 40 in Avon, and 43 in Eagle. As we take a look ahead into the next 5 days, tomorrow, Mostly sunny skies, that sunshine really nice and out in full force. Temperatures definitely warmer, again 41 degrees. A slight wind chill coming through, but we're expecting snowfall in the forecast. 3 days of snow, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, and then we'll see that chance of precipitation slowly decrease as we make our way into later next week. Do your snow dances, everyone, because we want all of that snow to come our way. We want to thank Beaver Creek Resort Company for bringing you this weather report this morning. If you're looking for something great to do for the 26th and 27th, Talent Challenge is something you're not going to want to miss, and it goes to a great local cost. SOS Outreach. So make sure that you check it out, and you can go to the website beavercreek.com/events to register online and buy your tickets. Now we're going to take a short break. Then we're going to introduce you to Jason, and maybe, I mean for sure, giving great things away. So stay tuned.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I invite you to join us here at our library to find materials in multiple formats, fiction, nonfiction, children's, periodicals. There's a plethora of materials here for you. The way you get that is through your library card. If you are visiting, living, working in the Vail Valley, you are welcome to have a library card. Simply come in with your photo ID and we will serve you and allow us to transform you at Vail Public Library.
Welcome to South Lake Tahoe. This spectacular mountain modern retreat is the perfect location for your next luxury getaway. I'm Stephanie J. This is the Opulent Minute. The open concept floor plan flows effortlessly into the kitchen, which is equipped with all modern appliances, creating an elevated dining experience. We offer signature concierge services to all Opulent Vacation guests. I'm here with Palak and Viral, the owners of Nikki's Chat here in South Lake Tahoe. The two of you own an incredible Indian restaurant here. Tell us about it.
We serve halal meat all the way to vegetarian and vegan option in our menu.
It's not coming from my kitchen, it's coming from my heart.
To book a reservation with Nikki's Chat, visit opulentvacations.com. Finish your day at the bar with a glass of wine. Play some card games with family and friends, or catch your favorite film in the home theater. Thanks for watching the Opulent Minute. Book now at opulentvacations.com.
Good morning, Vail.
It's really important that you are prepared to get out there and enjoy the slopes, and we've got the ski and snowboard experts here from Christie Sports joining us. Jason Noakes, the man, the myth, the legend himself. Good morning, Jason.
Setting it up, Maddie. Where did that come from?
Because you know who's watching that's really going to enjoy that? Jeff Evans.
They're talking about myths. The mythical Jeff Evans.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. I second that motion. You brought some great gear in. We've got some show and tell taking place because it ties into what we're going to be giving away in just a little bit.
Yeah, it does. Christie Sports, synonymous with boots and boot fitting. We're really proud of what we do with our boot fitting and with our footbeds as well. We feel the footbeds is a very important component when it comes to skiing and buying ski boots. As you may or may not know, with footbeds, with every ski boot you just get this little piece of foam which really doesn't do too much, Maddie.
Yeah.
And what we do make our DFP custom footbeds. We take a lot of pride in these things, and they are life-changing. I know you've got some in your boots, Maddie.
Oh man, I couldn't imagine living a life without these in my ski boots because my feet, I'm pretty sure, would just fall off.
Yeah.
That would be it.
Yeah, it's what a lot of people don't realise too, it helps with the circulation, with the blood and stuff.
Mhm.
And with that, Maddie, what's that going to do?
It's going to keep your feet warmer, which is crucial when you have low circulation like I do. And a high-end step, you guys do all of my boot fitting needs, and I like my ski boots more than I like most of my shoes.
Yeah, yeah. The other nice thing too is the arch support, like you said, Maddie. And we do have 3 different types of footbeds, and they range in stiffness and softness and arch support. But again,
have comfortable feet out there skiing, you're going to last a lot longer and be a lot more comfortable out there. That's what it's all about when you're skiing, comfort.
I think so too, and I accidentally made the mistake not too long ago, I'm going to say last weekend, of wearing too thick of socks in my ski boots and then cranking them down just because I was on the go and I already had these socks on, lost all function of my toes because they just went to sleep, and I was like, oh man, what a rookie mistake on my part.
Yeah, it's amazing. I was actually down in the rental pit in Avon all day yesterday, and I was still amazed that people were still coming in and wearing 2 pairs of socks. And as we know, Matty, that's a big no-no. You only need 1 pair of socks. And thinner the sock, the better. People still think that the thicker the sock, you're going to have a warmer foot. The technology in socks now is so amazing. Thinner socks, you're going to still have really, really warm feet. So.
Yeah, I like those nice Euro socks that are so thin that it's basically like you're not wearing anything on your foot, because then it allows you to buckle your boot down a little bit tighter, still have that little bit of motion in there, not cutting off the blood supply to your toes. And that arch support that comes from my DFP insoles really makes the world of difference. I have no cramping in my foot. It's like it breathes. It does the whole thing that it needs to be doing while performing like a ski boot should.
Yeah. I mean, that's super important. Yeah, it's just all about the comfort. So go in, check out our boot fitting. We have a new spot on Bridge Street. I don't know if you've been in there yet, Maddie, but we opened up a new spot. It's a continuation of the store on Bridge Street and Wall Street, but it's an awesome hard goods area. We've got nice big windows. We've got the boots displayed on the windows. We've got all the skis, all your ski boots, and of course the awesome DFP footbeds.
How did I not know this? I feel like I've been pretty involved in everything that happens with Christie Sports as I grew up in the Christie Sports family. And how did I not know about this new shop?
I'm shocked you didn't know about that.
I'm shocked I didn't know about it
I know
either.
what we're doing after the show.
Oh man, I'm going to go explore this new shop, see what they have to offer, say hi to the staff and crew there. That's another really cool thing about Christie Sports is no matter what, you're going to be dealing with someone who's knowledgeable and just a ton of fun to be around. I don't think there's one employee that works at Christie Sports that I'm like, oh, bummer, I have to hang out with them. Sad.
Go and see Jim Cooper today at the Vail location.
Oh,
say hello to him, say you saw me on TV, and we'll give you 10% off a ski boot.
Whoa, 10% off a ski boot. That makes the world of difference. And especially when you're purchasing it in Vail, that basically covers the tax here.
Yeah. And Jim would be really stoked to see you guys, so go on in and see him.
And you've guys got a large array of boots, because I've got this Solomon Shift right here in front of me, and this is a great women's ski boot as it has the Pintec technology, but you can also use it to alpine ski in. It can be a great daily driver, but a good, I mean, you can go tour, you can go explore, maybe backcountry a little bit in this boot as well.
Yeah, we've been selling so many touring boots right now and backcountry skis and bindings, but you hit the nail on the head there, Matty, with that boot. You can tour with it and you can alpine ski with it as well, so you've got the best of both worlds right there. And, it's a little busy on the mountain right now, so who doesn't like to get some peace and quiet and do a little bit of touring? That sport alone has just picked up so much, and it's so fun to just get out in the wilderness, get that fresh air and get some alone time.
And it's a great way if you have a giant, maybe polar bear-like dog, to take your dog out for a nice little jaunt around the mountain,
Yeah, I'm surprised I didn't see your dog today. You didn't bring it in?
No, because she would be like right here knocking things off of your lap. Like, I need all of your attention. So this boot right here, I know this boot is personally super comfortable. I ski in the S-Max, and I love mine. It's a good shape for my foot. I've got kind of that weird, narrow, high arch foot, and you guys have done such a good job customizing everything, the shell for me to the insole. It has really made a difference in my skiing personally.
It's a great thing about the Solomon boots. You can get a really, really good custom fit with it. You can put it in the oven. We have these little ovens at the shop. We can bake the shell. If you've got any hot spots on your foot, we can pad them up. And with that baking process we do with the Solomon boot, just gets that really nice custom fit. And then you throw the DFP footbed in there. It'd be like you'd be floating on cloud nine, Maddie.
Cloud 9 in your ski boots, and I would just like to repeat that. Cloud 9 in ski boots, that doesn't happen.
No, it doesn't too often, does it? So,
no.
Come in and see us. Like I said, Vail, Jim Cooper and the team out there. We'd only be too happy to help you out. We also have our new shop in Lionshead. Well, I say our new shop, it's been there for 2 years now. Matty Carroll and his team do an awesome job with boot fitting as well. We have a drive-up location in West Vail in Avon, and Hans and the team up at Beaver Creek as well.
Hans and the team up in Beaver Creek, those guys have my heart and soul up there. That's my original team. Well, we're going to take a short break, Jason, and when we come back, we're going to be giving things away, which is always really exciting because who doesn't love to have some comfy feet, you know?
Yeah, can't wait. I'm going to give away. Well, come back and see us. We'll tell you what we're going to give away.
We're going to take a short break, and when we come back from the break, we're going to be giving some really nice things for your feet away, so stick around.
Good morning, Vail.
Hi, it's Master TV at Vail. We want to invite you all to the Wacky Winter Reading Program. It's open to all ages. All you have to do is read 10 books or 1,000 pages. For more information, go on our website, tv8vail.com. And thank you to our sponsor, the Eagle Valley Library District.
Hi, I'm Lori Barnes, Director of Vail Public Library, and I am thrilled to tell you that this year's One Book, One Valley 2022 title has been officially announced. The title is Tallgrass by Colorado author Sandra Dallas. Sandra is also a New York Times best-selling author. This title is something that men and women of all ages throughout the county will want to pick up and read. It's part thriller, part historical novel. For more information, go to onebookonevalley.com.
Follow your favorite extreme sports athletes with the Telly Award-winning show, The Line. If you're an adrenaline junkie and need a daily dose of base jumping, skydiving, highlining, biking, kayaking, and more, then look no further. We've got you covered. Catch JT Holmes, Andy Lewis, Cam Zink, and many more extreme sport athletes here on The Line. Check your local listings for more information.
Good morning, Vail.
We're giving things away this morning, and this is the best part of the show, and I'm so lucky because Jason Noakes is going to help me give them away.
Yeah, can't wait. We're going to give away a pair of DFP footbeds. So yeah, $170 worth of value. Get the footbed, go into any of our Christie Sports locations, buy a new ski boot. I may knock off a little bit more percent off a ski boot for you as well. If not, bring in your old ski boots and we'll fit this bad boy into your ski boot. $170 of value.
And this is a great time. Not only do you just get to hang out with the crew, which everyone loves to do, but then your ski boots are going to be night and day difference as that comfort level is going to increase tenfold.
Yeah, without a doubt. So, you know, I'd love it if you come in and bought a new ski boot as well, because we can really mold that and give you that perfect fit that you really need.
Everything you need, all you have to do to win these insoles right now is call the number that's up on the screen. That's 970-628-9881. And these insoles are yours, which is absolutely incredible because it's going to make your skiing nice and leisurely now.
Who doesn't want some nice leisurely skiing? I know I do.
Right, and it makes your après level next level because then you don't have to get out of your ski boots before you go après.
God, why didn't I think of that?
You're welcome. The selling points right here with TV8's Good Morning Vail. Jason, thank you so much for coming in and doing this with us, and thank you so much for the insoles. Whoever the lucky winner is, your skiing is about to go up tenfold. Now we're going to send it over to Kevin, who's going to give us a look at that local weather forecast because hopefully we've got some snow coming our way.
Thanks, Maddie and Jason. Those are definitely a game changer to get in your boots, both on and off the mountain. We have some very interesting weather coming up. This morning when you get up, it's going to be about 11 degrees, but it's going to have a warming trend throughout the day. About noon, you're going to see 28 degrees, and then 35 degrees at 4 p.m. So that high temperature is going to be between the 2 o'clock and the 4 o'clock hours. Tonight, though, it's going to drop down to about 14 degrees. So as Maddie pointed out earlier, be careful out there on the roads and on the sidewalks. We have that thaw-freeze cycle that happens when things thaw out, and then those nighttime temperatures move in. So be careful with that. The I-70 corridor looks pretty good. Full sunshine all the way from Denver into Eagle. 54 degrees in Denver, 39 in Vail, 40 degrees in Avon, and 43 degrees in Eagle. Now, the best part of this is that 5-day forecast coming up, because tomorrow again, we're going to have a beautiful bluebird sunny day. Temperatures 41 degrees. Monday, however, Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, we have some precipitation rolling in. We've got about 80%, 70% precipitation moving in. Mid temperatures 35 degrees, 26, 28 on Wednesday with some more snowfall. And look at those lows. We're getting down into single digits, so make sure you bundle up. And again, I don't know who wrote this script, but it's been absolutely perfect. Beautiful weekend days, and we're getting the snow during the week that gets those slopes ready for that weekend adventuring. We'll be back soon with more Good Morning Vail.
Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
Join the Good Morning Vail crew as we broadcast live from the Colorado Snow Sports Museum and Hall of Fame. Saturday, February 19th through Wednesday, February 23rd. Hear stories from the Hall of Fame inductees and embrace the museum's rich heritage. They celebrate Colorado sports by telling stories that educate and inspire others to seek adventure. See it live at 7 a.m. on tv8vail.com or on Comcast Xfinity Channel 92. There's more for you on 92. You won't want to miss this extraordinary collaboration. Tune in to Good Morning Vail, only on TV8.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.
Nap Harvest, your local marketplace for fresh, locally produced products. Our indoor farmers market is open 7 days a week, featuring locally grown organic produce, prepared meals, honey from our Nap's nectar hives, furniture, cutting boards, and much more. We source and sell locally grown and produced products from the Vail and Roaring Fork Valleys. Visit us at our new location in Eagle Ranch, 717 Sylvan Lake Road, next door to Color Coffee Roasters.
Good morning, Vail.
I can't believe it's been an hour and a half already. Where has the time gone?
We always say the hour goes fast, the hour and a half goes even faster.
I know. We blinked and it's over. We got to chat with Chris Anthony. That was so cool. You learned so much.
Well, Chris is just a history lesson in himself. And again, you did call him a legend, and you're right. Everything that he's done is absolutely legendary. His 28 years with Warren Miller, his producing, his professional ski career, and he raced bikes too, road bikes. He's done it all.
Yeah, there's nothing he hasn't done. And then we got to chat with Jen Mason. She knows so much about the history here at the Colorado Snow Sports Museum and Hall of Fame. And there's some really legendary names up on the walls next to us.
Yeah, she has curated quite a collection here at the museum, and it's ever-changing. So get in and walk around. You're going to be in awe. Really, when you walk around, you don't know what you're in for. And when you start seeing things, it's mesmerizing what happens. So absolutely incredible here.
It is incredible, and it's incredible to see all of the really fun artifacts that they have that take place, whether it's skis or original snowboards. No matter what, there's something that you can learn, and the history is just so deep. And then the history of the 10th Mountain Division here is so wonderful and so strong that you can even do guided tours around Vail where they'll really take you in depth.
Yeah, we've seen a few of those individuals going around talking about each of the statues, a lot of the artwork that's in Vail that commemorates the 10th Mountain. And the artifacts here just mimic exactly. You don't know how they did it with the equipment that you see.
It's going to be so fun to be here for the next few days. We're here until Wednesday, just bringing you all of the rich history and really giving you a look at what's taking place throughout Vail, because Legacy Weekend is happening, which really brings the history to life. So you can go enjoy the 10th Mountain Division Parade tonight, 6 p.m. They're going to do that big, huge glow ski down, which is so fun to watch and so fascinating to see. And then they're going to be marching through Vail Village, which is always fun to watch.
Yeah, and a lot of people don't realize, too, with all of that, when the troops were going in, they actually went to the ski patrol, U.S. Ski Patrol, to recruit people to go into battle because they thought it would be easier to convert skiers into troops versus troops into skiers.
Which that makes sense in my brain, and someone who has done ski patrol like yourself, that's a hard game to kind of play because it's intense, whether you're traveling with lots of weight coming down, carrying that weight on the toboggans, or whether you're just getting into that vast terrain that's really kind of intense.
These troops had 90-pound backpacks, so imagine skinning up the hill with 90 pounds in your backpack.
That's like a small me on your back, just a little bit smaller than myself, riding around on your back. That's impressive.
Yeah. So we had a watch and win winner.
Yes, congratulations, Jackie.
Yep, it is the month of February, the month of love, and Jackie, your feet are going to love you.
Yes, your feet are going to be so thrilled, and your skiing is weirdly going to feel like it improves as you get these insoles customized to your foot and in your ski boots, really enhancing what's going on with your foot. My dad is such a ski nerd that he's like, and you articulate that outside tendon of your foot and then your edge articulation on your ski, and so you're going to feel that, and I'm really excited for you and your happy feet.
Jeff Evans, always a teacher.
Always a teacher, and unfortunately, I'm always an observer and listener of his
You're his
knowledge.
Student, his student forever.
His grasshopper, his young grasshopper. Well, this has been a really fun show, and like I said, we're going to be here until Wednesday, giving you all of this great information and making sure that you know what's taking place around Vail. And we're going to, of course, be giving you a look at that local weather forecast, Lens of the Day, but we've even got some really wonderful people from in the community coming and chatting with us and being our co-hosts. And I'm excited because tomorrow, no offense, Kevin, but we're going to switch Kevin out for Barry Davis, who's really fun, and he's on the Vail Town Council. So if maybe you're a little bit interested in what's taking place in our local politics, Barry's going to have all that inside information for us, which makes it really interesting tomorrow.
And don't forget, with the beautiful weather that we're having, the outstanding skiing over here in Vail, the Legacy Weekend that's taking place, we have Yeti Hockey.
Yep.
And we have the Colorado Snow Sports Museum. So get in here and check it out. You can go to discovervail.com to see everything that's happening this weekend because there is a boatload more than we can mention in one show.
I know, our mouths don't move as fast as we need to get all the information out, so just make sure that you check out discovervail.com or you just come run around Vail yourself and enjoy the abundance of activities taking place.
Thank you so much for tuning in today. We've enjoyed having you this morning to educate you a little bit what's happening here. Tune in tomorrow with more Good Morning Vail.
So many things to see and do. Summer, winter, spring, or fall. Your home in the Rockies has it all. So get up, get ready to start your day. The coffee's brewing, you're on your way. The fun is waiting outside your door. Good morning, Vail.
Live life to the fullest and relax with Simply Massage. With the lowest prices in the Vail Valley, there is something for everyone. We offer Swedish, deep tissue massages, neuromuscular, reflexology, and cupping. Treat yourself to aromatherapy with essential oils or CBD oils. We offer 60 or 90-minute packages. Go to simplymassage.com or call 970-748-1600 to book an appointment today.
In the extraordinary, we're free to discover more together. Experience it for yourself this winter. Get your lift tickets today.